Hey, what's up, everybody? Stevie coming to you with another video, and this video is pretty much a sad, depressing video of my whole life. I lived in Sacramento, and I have been a loyal fan of the Sacramento Kings, and I believe today is the day that you can finally put a stake in the heart of the Kings playing in Sacramento. I think it is time to welcome in the era of the Anaheim Royals. I there's no way to get past this. The city of Anaheim had their city council meeting today. They approved the money, the funds to be put into the Honda Center to get it brought back up to snuff for the NBA. The Arca Arena just doesn't cut it anymore. It's just it's not good enough for the Kings to play, and you can't blame the Maloofs at all for this. I know a lot of people in Sacramento is going to say that the Maloofs were out for blood. They wanted them to, be given a free arena for the Kings to play in and everything. But honestly, this doesn't fall on the hands of the Maloofs. I think the owners walk away scot clean. They deserve a better place to play in. Arco Arena 20 years ago was looked at as a brand new arena, one of the nicest ones in all of the NBA. But time has passed us by. I mean, this is a non-luxury box suite. There's money to be made for these Maloofs, and Sacramento's just not cutting it on building them a new arena. You can see what Arca Arena did for the city of Sacramento, and it's just a shame to see that. They weren't able to come together and find the funds to build a new arena. You can see what it did for the city of Natomas. The city of Natomas, where Arca Arena sits, 20 years ago was nothing. It was empty, open farmland. Even as far back as 10 years ago. Look at where Truxell Road is now. It's one of the main hot spots of Sacramento. I mean, it has everything there now. It's got movie theaters, Walmarts, In-N-Outs, anything is up and down that street because that place is packed out every night of the week. All the people that have moved there, there's new houses there, apartments. It's one of the hot spots to be in Sacramento, and it's a sad sight to say that we couldn't keep up with that. There's land there that is able for them to build on, yet they don't want to build there. They say that the land is overpriced, this, that, and the other. There's so many excuses. This is coming from the government that elected um, a full-time actor as governor of California, and then after that elected another person for the city of Sacramento, the mayor, Kevin Johnson, a former NBA player, whose main point of running was to help keep the Kings in Sacramento, who just couldn't deliver. Um, the city is, more than likely right now it is looking like it doesn't want to be a major league city. Sacramento, you had your one chance to step up and say we are a major city in this, United States. But you know what? We have our AAA team, the minor league team for the A's, the Sacramento River Cats. If we're going to be a minor league city, just come out and say we're going to be a minor league city, because by not having a facility to host concerts or anything like that, as Arc Arena has fallen behind the times, it is a horrible place to play a concert, see a concert. The acoustics in this place are bad. If you look at the top tours of the last few years, many of these top tours don't even come through Sacramento anymore. If you want to see a good show, you have to travel out to the Bay Area. You have to go to Oakland, San Francisco, somewhere around there. It's a sad thing to say that the city of Stockton was able to build a new arena a couple of years ago, which, is costing that city a lot of money, because the people of Stockton really can't afford to go to that venue, but they have a nicer arena than Sacramento does, and Sacramento doesn't have the balls to step up and say, we want to be better than Stockton. That was the whole thing about California. California was supposed to be the state that had took the initiative to step up and say we're going to be better than everyone else. But you know what? We're just falling behind. It's if the Kings leave, people don't understand. Other things aren't going to want to come here. The Kings have a lot of the people in Arc Arena that is their um, employees. If those people leave, they're not going to want to hire people for Arc Arena just for based events. How often are you using Arc Arena if it's not for a Kings game? And this is big. I do not understand how people are just letting this by. I don't want to drive 3 hours to go see a concert. Like the people are missing out on Bruce Springsteen, the Rolling Stones, so on and so forth. The big names that are out there for shows aren't coming to Sacramento because we don't have a nice place for them to play. People don't want to come here, and right now, Sacramento's taking a big step backwards, and I don't understand how they can't see it. It seems like they're just throwing up their arms at the last minute. They're trying to put together some plan to save them, but I think by Anaheim offering up this money to renovate the Honda Center, I think it's done. It's over with. I mean, this isn't going to be, the Baltimore Colts sneaking out in the middle of the night with the moving trucks. I mean, Sacramento's seen this coming since at least 2004. I mean, the Kings have been asking for a new arena since they were here. It's a sad thing to say that a lot of the people in Sacramento that call themselves Kings fans are going to blame this on the Maloose. I mean, this team has gotten bad, but it's no fault of anybody else. I mean, honestly, there are still people in this town that do not understand why Chris Webber, Vlade Divac, Doug Christie, you're not playing on this team. Look, out of anybody that played on that 2002 team, only Brad Miller. No, Brad Miller wasn't even on that 2002 team. Mike Bibby and the 3-point guy is still in the league, and he's only holding on with Dallas is coming off the bench. I mean, he doesn't have it anymore. Bibby's legs are falling underneath from him. He's playing for the Heat right now, and he just doesn't have it. He got let go of by Atlanta, by Washington. This is a guy that's on his last legs. And if he was here, he wasn't helping us. When we traded Doug Christie to Orlando, I mean, Doug Christie was out of the league within a month. When Vlade Divac left for the Lakers as a free agent, he barely even played the next season before he was out of the league. He took so much time off for his back. These guys are out of the league for a reason. It's sorry to say, but in 2002 we had a great team. I think even in 2003 we had a better team, and it all went down with Weber. This was the team that was built around chemistry, and there's the chemistry that the Kings are trying to find. On paper, right now the Kings have a great roster: Tyreek Evans, Boogie Cousins. They're working towards that goal, and they're going to get there sooner than later. They're even a playoff team more than likely next year. I know that's hard to say for a team that has 21 wins right now, but this is honestly a young, good team that is going to come together. In Sacramento, they're going to be playing down in Anaheim. That's not a good drive, down to go see them. And don't think that, we're going to get to see them on TV. We're going to lose our TV package. You're going to be trying to find them on TNT. And because, this team sucks right now, they aren't going to be on TV next year. You're not going to see these guys at all. So if you even are a Kings fan, it's more than likely there's no way to save this team, but you need to step up and quit acting like the Maloofs are trying to take money out of your pocket. Many NBA arenas are built by the private sector and by people putting money forth with their taxes and such. And don't be expecting to get money back in return. There's no way that people should be wanting dollar off every ticket's given back to them. There's no way that's going to happen. That city, that arena is for the people, you know, to go to. I mean, if it's not there, what else are we going to do? This town has nothing. People call this a cow town for a reason, and we're going down with it, and it ain't fun.